know right now is the best time ever in life. So what pop, y'all? It's your girl Sultry Accessory, and this is your go-to channel for personal branding, digital design, and customization tips. And this is my series on wait, before you make that personal brand, here are some things you need to consider. Ooh, ready for you. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. How is this the best time? The times of today are so different from how it used to be. You know, all the people that's in my generation and up, we keep saying, like, how is so many different changes. Like, do you know, as a Gen Z, you could be rich? Like, imagine being 17 and you already, like, financially fit. I have all these bills. It's inflation. It's this, it's that. You guys are living in the best time right now. Listen, do y'all know I started YouTube back in 2009? If y'all get reacquainted with me again, it's fake, baby. It's fake, okay? I started off YouTube singing, hence Sultry Accessory. I started off YouTube doing YouTube covers when that was the thing to do. When YouTube first launched, it was known as a music platform where you watch your favorite music videos, like Aaliyah Rock the Boat, Avril Lavigne, Girlfriend, stuff like that. In that era, in that time, you will find those music videos, or you'll find Soulja Boy, right? Boom. This is the era of like Soulja Boy and music videos, okay? But you might have heard about this, but YouTube has really came a long way. Social media itself, people who are older than me, they like to talk about the MySpace days and how back in the day you had to have like an invite and you had to go to a certain college in order to get on Facebook. Then they made it available to dang near everybody, but you had to be of a certain age. Like you had to be over like 18 or something. Okay, so MySpace was that social platform. Now you got all these different platforms. There's probably some I don't even know about. Okay, there are way too many tools. Way too many tools to sit down at home and to not take advantage of them. The first thing that you have to be dedicated to is yourself. The art of showing up for yourself. Y'all, this is the book that I'm reading right now. And I recommend to y'all, okay? If you have to hone in on yourself, you cannot be everywhere and be everything to everyone, okay? You have shown up for yourself. What do you really want? Sit down with yourself and look up this book. Aligned by the Sun, Affirmations for Creators and Entrepreneurial Spirits. Through these coloring pages right here, okay? And you read the affirmations along with it. This coloring page right here says, amazing opportunities exist for me everywhere in my life. Do you know the biggest opportunities can literally come from your phone? Say it again and believe it. The biggest opportunities in life can literally come from a device that you have. Everybody has the capabilities of honing in on whatever it is they want to do. And you got a phone. Take advantage of it. Learn all the ish you can learn. That's the other thing. You have to be willing to learn, and you have to be willing to hear from other people when it comes to building a foundation of knowledge. You have to build that foundation of knowledge. Everyone's sitting back. Listen, I made a song the other day, and I don't want to say I'm not a songwriter, but I made a song the other day, literally about how I was able to create this coloring book, why I created this coloring book, and the result it gave me, and how it's going to encourage everyone else. I literally sat down and wrote a song when I could not sleep. 3 a.m. in the morning. Was curating the whole song up until like 8 a.m. Sit down with yourself in your phone and ask yourself, what do you already know how to do that you're passionate about? Everyone likes something. And those people that's like, oh my gosh, I don't got no hobbies and I don't got no interest. Why is that? Because you're looking at everybody else. Listen to this. The other day, at this current time, I'm working at a music venue, right? I'm walking around, I'm in my head, and I said, you can't help nobody that don't help theyself. If you're not willing to learn, if you're not willing to commit to yourself, a lot of people cannot commit these days because they're not even committed to themselves. One channel that I watch, and he reports on things that he sees on TikTok, right? And I'm just like, okay, I can't keep watching this channel. It's nice to be in the know-how a little bit, so you know where everybody is on the little radar or what's going on in the world a little bit. But you can't constantly keep watching these videos. You can't constantly consume these videos. You have to create the videos that are going to help other people. You steward people, when you help people, when you're being faithful to your audience, you're bound to make money. You're bound to. When you be yourself and you be comfortable with yourself, you're bound to like your life. You're bound to. When you be honest with yourself and you with other people, and then the wrong people who wasn't meant to really be there, they gonna weed themselves out. And you're not gonna be sitting here with all these woes and all these hurts because you weeded them out. And so you're aligned to what it is that you want to create, to what it is that you want to become. That's why I made this coloring book, Aligned by Design. Okay? You are in the greatest of times. Man, you can make you a coloring book. You can make you a journal. You can make you a clothing line. If your tail got a phone, if your tail got an iPad, if your tail got a laptop, you are capable. This thing called Skillshare. And I am not sponsored by them. They got this thing called Skillshare. That's how I made this. If they don't got no YouTube video on it and they not telling you what it is to do, I bet you they got it on Skillshare. I bet you they got it on Skillshare. And if they don't fully have it on Skillshare, you just gotta know. Find avenues and tools and people who teaching things. That's how you get ahead. Whatever knowledge you know, that's how you gonna get ahead in life. People say, oh, it's about who you know. It's about who you know so you can get into the dough. They always say, oh, it's not about what you know. It's about who you know. Okay, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. It's a lot of little statements, little catchphrases that people use, and I don't believe in those. I don't. So listen here. You can choose to have the beliefs that you want to. You don't have to make everybody else's problems yours. You don't have to believe the same things that everybody else believes in. And you don't have to have the same values as everyone else. But I bet you this, when you make a brand, your values got to align with the target market that you're aiming to create customer retention with. You are in the best of times right now. You know how many video editing softwares there are today? When I started YouTube, it was like 2. Do you know they got ChatGPT? When I first started hearing about ChatGPT, I said, ooh, what's that? Do y'all know I use ChatGPT? Listen, I use ChatGPT to help me make my website. I did all the design work, but when it comes to the wording of things, because copyright is not my forte. You is in the era of ChatGPT. You are in the era of YouTube Shorts. They didn't have YouTube Shorts. They had stricter rules back then with YouTube. Now, they got this they got this YouTube partner program where you only have to have so many subscribers. And then you can go live? They didn't have that. Like, come on. You go live on Instagram. You go live on TikTok. You go, oh my gosh. Y'all don't let this shit fly by. Don't. When I first started doing YouTube, I was doing YouTube just for the hell of it. Like, oh, I feel like singing today. Whenever I got bored, let me tell you, get bored is I sing. Whenever I feel sad and my emotions is up, I sing. Those are one of the things that I do in my pastime that help me get through this crazy world that we in. You have to find things that allows you to be creative, that allows you to release anything that's bottled up. Why do you think people color? They call it color therapy. When you have a coloring page and you color it in, they said that gives you relaxation and it eases anxiety. You have to find a creative outlet. People found a certain thing that they like to do and they stuck with it. Year after year after year after year. I've been doing such and such for 18 years. You know your parents, some of y'all parents, y'all grandparents, they like, oh, I've been working at a job for 30 years. For 30 years. And I'm sitting up here like, in my own brain, I'm like, 30 years? You was at a job for 30 years? That sounds crazy to me. That sounds crazy. But you know what I realized? I'm like, wait a minute. I've been doing a certain craft for a while and it never really, it did dawn on me, but not to the intensity that I'm trying to make it become today. But that's all in timing. That's all in God's timing. Why I'm here making this video. Because truth be told, I might not have been ready back then. My self-esteem was not what it is today. That I think today is definitely different how I think before. Why I just came up with the accent all of a sudden. But yeah. How I thought. Like what? All in timing. And no, you don't gotta be perfect. You don't got to be perfect. Your room, your setup ain't got to be perfect, but it definitely helps. And I'm gonna make a video on that. Like, your environment can either deter you or motivate you. Like, for real, for real. That's a whole nother video. But anywho, this video long enough. Seize the day. For real. You got the library, it's free. You got YouTube, it's free. You got TikTok, it's free. You got all this other stuff, and it's for the free stick. Come on now. But they did say, if you put things out for free, ain't nobody gonna value it. So, I don't know. So I finally found what it is that I like to do. But I've been doing it this whole time. And I just needed some clarity. And I said a prayer. Got to say a prayer. You got to talk to God. Because a certain event happened. A certain event had to take place. For y'all to see this person that's talking right here. I did a prayer. And I asked God. I said, God, I really want such and such to happen. That's the thing. You don't tell everybody what you prayed for. Can you please give me clarity? Because when you lost in the sauce, does not feel good. I said, God, can you please give me clarity on this subject? Can you please give me clarity in this area of my life? He will hear you. You may not feel like he's hearing you in a moment. It's because other things have to take place first before you get to that. You have to plant your seeds. I thought I wasn't planting seeds. I really thought I was not planting seeds. But all along, I've been planting seeds. Like, Lord, I'm trying to plant seeds. Here. Distraction. Okay. What? Okay. Plant. Okay, you planting them, but are you watering them? You're planting them, but are you watering them? Are you giving it sunlight? I'm about to start preaching in this thing. You're planting them. Is you watering them? And is you giving it sunlight? And then Have you gave it time? Before you start cooking, what you gotta do? But I see y'all in my next one. If y'all like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all, leave all your comments below. Any other personal branding like type of topic y'all want me to talk about, put it in the comments below. But yeah, make sure you guys watch the website building playlist as well, because I teach you guys what should be included on your website, and also how I created my own website, so you can kind of like not just learn how to do it, but actually see someone do it. Because like I said, I am a designer. Designed my own coloring book. I made all of these pages in here, all on the iPad. If y'all want to know Procreate stuff, how to draw on your iPad, how to color on your iPad, you need to be subscribed to this channel. Okay? How to make mock-ups, how to make flyers for your brand. What makes up a brand? I am that person. I am that girl. That's what I like to talk about. Sultry accessory.